All right, continuing on. The warm climate and marshy stretches of land with fewer trees in the Carolinas were perfect for growing rice and indigo, whereas tobacco thrived in certain parts of North Carolina. With drier land and more trees, the geography and climate of Virginia was not conducive to growing rice and indigo. Tobacco was the only cash crop in Jamestown. As in Virginia, it soon became clear that there was a lot of money to be made in the Carolinas by growing crops. Many more workers were needed. Unfortunately, the solution the colonists chose was the extensive use of slavery. As you can imagine, no one volunteers to be enslaved. Unlike indentured servants, enslaved Africans did not come to North America of their own free will as part of an exchange agreement, nor did they ever have any hope of being set free. Instead, they were taken by force. So these were people who were kidnapped from their homes, from their families, and brought to America against their will. This was a very sad time. The roots of slavery go deep into the past. Throughout our history, powerful people have enslaved less powerful people. Although England began trading enslaved Africans later than some other European countries, it soon became one of the biggest slave trading countries due to the widespread use of slavery in the English colonies. For England, the African slave trade was part of a larger network among Europe, West Africa, and North America, including the colonies and the West Indies. Some of these trade routes became known as the triangular trade routes. If you look at the map below, you will see why. Through these triangular trade networks, certain goods were traded for much needed items. Enslaved Africans were part of the network. Let me blow this map up so we can see that a little bit better. So it's a little blurry, you can't see it perfectly, but essentially what you have, you can see the triangle here, right? Here you have North America, here you have Europe, here is Africa, okay? This area down here would have been considered the West Indies. So essentially what they are trading is they are sending things from North America to England. Here is one of the routes. So what are they sending? They're sending things like tobacco, rice, and indigo. Okay. What are they sending from England to North America? Well, they're sending colonists, okay, and money. Okay. Things that they are sending from Africa to North America would be the slaves. Okay. Things that they are sending from North America to Africa would be things like iron products and rum and money, obviously, to pay for the slaves. So you can see that this is a pretty extensive network between these three different areas. And unfortunately, slavery was one of the important things that they traded at that time. All right, go ahead and answer the next questions.